Hi, this is Jagdish Ahuja, former president of Bangalore Stock Exchange and director of PCS Securities. Today I am going to be speaking to you on the budget and what we can expect from budget 2017-18, which is slated for tomorrow, February 1st, for the first time. First of all, there has been a complete ultra-nationalism and protectionism across the globe. The Trump wall has literally become a reality. Demonetization has led to a slowdown in the economy, and of course everybody, right from the common man to the richest guy, has felt the impact of the same. We've had a good monsoon and expect stable food prices along with no oil shocks, and we are looking forward to a great assembly election this year. Apart from that, what can we expect then? We can expect a reduction of income tax slabs, and we can expect the raising of income tax slabs and the reduction otherwise of income tax rates. We also personally look at senior citizens getting some sort of exemption, because especially the ones who are living off only pension, so that they can be saved away from the harassment of going through the filing of returns. We also need to encourage FDI by rationalizing corporate tax. We need to provide clarity on GAAR, or General Anti-Avoidance Rules, which is going to be effective from 1st April. The implementation of GST also needs to be done in a timely manner. We need to provide tax breaks and savings for the housing, incentivize retail participation in new financing instruments, especially in terms of smart cities, REIT, etc. Also, though service tax is supposed to increase, we personally feel it should not be tampered, as it will only burden the common man. Education, health, real estate and micro lending may see some tax benefits. Tax concessions to consumers and businesses promoting digital payments in order to give incentives for cashless payments is something which has to be given a boost, and the government needs to be putting money back in the hands of people by either reducing the tax rates or by increasing the tax, raising the tax slabs, or also by increasing its own spending. For example, currently the railways, which are seeing so many accidents, I think it's time that the railways goes through security. We also need to see that the infrastructure status is granted to real estate sector, which is witnessing a slump, and they can borrow at much cheaper rates than what they are doing now. The deduction also for interest on self-occupied property needs to come to 5 lakhs at least. To summarize, we need to stay competitive against the world, and India should promote indigenous companies, with giving them red carpet treatment rather than the red tape treatment we are used to. We need to widen the tax base rather than deepen it, as only a small section of the population, hardly 2.5% of the population, are filing returns, and less than half of that are also paying tax. Frankly, the taxpayers are the minority, and the government must look at these minorities and give them some sort of SOPs such as Aam Aadmi Bima Yojana, Universal Health, etc. etc. The government also should provide tax relief for honest taxpayers and improve the business and investor confidence by implementing policies in the true spirit of law. We also must understand, and one personal request to the government is, we the people and the taxpayers all have suffered the pain of demonetization. It's now time that you give us some gains. Thank you very much. God bless. Jai Hind.